Had this big old box come in from Summit Racing, and what we got here is a lowering kit for BabyD. Yikes. The spring hangers are a job. So I want to think, maybe I saw this on the Hot Rod Garage, Lucky Costa, using a air hammer and chisel the hot rivets out of there. He made it look easier than it is. I'm making a mess, got stuff everywhere. Been swinging a hammer, out of breath. I got them cut off, and the sad thing is, this is just one of 4 that I gotta do. I'm gonna keep working. That's one. Woo! All right, I got the hangers off of one side. What a job that is. I did get the front done quicker than the back. And we're not even halfway. We're just getting started, but hangers are off. Moving on. All right. For about the last over an hour, I have figured out how to hold up my leaf spring here. Cherry picker, something to hold up some halogen lights, and all kinds of contraptions here to get this bushing out. Don't even know that it was that bad, but I got new ones, so I wanted to put them in. There's got to be an easier way. I probably should have got on YouTube and found it. This thing, woo, rough. We got one though, 3 more to go. I'm sure some of you out there have used a, a hydraulic press. This is a little sketchy. It's not the first time I've had this, but using sockets and freaking contraptions, it's scary. All right, one side, wow, that light makes me look funny. It's almost like a horror film. Anyway, one side basically done. So we put a new spring hanger here, new bushing in the end of the leaf spring. What a pain in the butt that was. Even got the old blood blister under the thumb there from pinching it. Had to change the pin in the center of the leaf springs there. There's basically a wedge that changes the pinion angle. Got the rear spring hanger in there as well. This one, I got actually this spring hanger piece. Got that from Moog. Spring hanger, actually I had to elongate the top 2 holes. I don't know why. But what I want you to see is how much higher this side of the rear end is versus that side. So it's definitely going to lower it. I don't know how much for sure. I mean, it says 2.4 drop, but we moved the springs up a lot actually. I mean, they moved up considerable. I'm going to grab this front spring hanger and flip this back around. Alright, I'll just grab this front spring hanger, and you can see, kind of got that bolt hole lined up, how much higher the spring is now mounted to the trunk, which is how it does it. And that, I'm assuming, is a better way to do it than just putting blocks under the, in between the rear end housing and the leaf spring. One thing I do know is it would have been much easier, obviously I still got to do the other side, would have been much easier to do this with the bed off the truck. And I have a lift, I could have picked the bed up. But I don't have my wheels and tires. Well, I have them. I don't have the proper tires. I've got to carry them down to Tape Bros to get the 29-inch tall tire put on the other 3 wheels. Anyway, we'll get the other side done quick as I can. Got a busy day tomorrow. I don't know if I'll get to it, but we're going to get it done, and this thing will be sitting down soon. Okay, folks. So, showed y'all, got this side done, got those hangers in there. But now I got to move around to the driver's side, and you can see, hopefully, this front hanger, when I chop those rivets out of there, the fuel tank's right in the way. So now I kind of want to try it with it in there, but I know I might as well do it. So having recently had the fuel tank out and had, you know, Brent over here, we wired, got the fuel pump working. I think I got to undo some of that stuff and try to get the fuel tank at least somewhat out of the way, and then start the loud, nasty job of cutting and grinding and air hammering the spring hangers off this side. Let's get to work. Woo! I'm gonna tell y'all something. Woo! That was a workout. You need all that stuff when you're doing that. That is a nasty, nasty, nasty job. Got it all off. Now, for as hard as a pain in the butt as that was, I'm gonna take y'all for just a second here. Yeah, for as nasty and hard as that was, it is not nearly as frustrating and hard as doing these bushings right here. So I actually got a new one of those, but I got to get a bushing in both ends, and that is kind of hard because you got to hold the leaf spring up. I used a cherry picker, which I think I might have that in this video, holding the leaf spring in the press, but now the bus is in the way. Motorhome. I keep saying toterhome, but it ain't a toterhome. Anyway, I feel like I accomplished a little something. Now I got to get those bushings in so I can get the rear end hung back in there. I made a mess too. Y'all ever notice there's a theme in these videos about a mess? Look at all that crap. I like things neat and tidy. Can't help it. Back to work. I thought I should probably show y'all what I've been doing for the last hour. So y'all know I basically most of the time work out here by myself, and I always have to figure some way of doing something. And I've been pressing bushings out of the rear of the leaf springs, and believe me, when they come out, they're funky, popping, cracking, nasty. But what I really wanted to show you was my hands. So I got a couple of two-wheel dollies. The last one is going in right there. And when you need a hand, find what you can find and make it work. We just figured out make it work. But last bushing going in, I can put the leaf springs back in, and I will be close to somewhat wrapping up the lowering kit that we got from Summit on this thing. All right, I'm gonna finish this up. The biggest thing I've been worried about, and I did turn these dollies so if they fail, they would fall towards my razor, not the shiny new paint on the motorhome. I keep wanting to say toterhome. Toterhome's on the brain. Anyway. Bam. Got him. Well, they're in there. Got them done. But the truth is, it's not done. There is a couple of bolts that need cut off. They are too long and bottoming out. It's like, I don't know, 11:30, 12 o'clock. I'm hungry. And the other thing, I don't know if I'm right about this or not, but I'm pretty sure that you want the suspension loaded, which means all the weight on it. So there has got to be a bolt tightening party on everything. Front suspension, rear suspension. I think my next project, as far as suspension goes, is I've got to do brake lines. Summit did just send me this, I just ordered this, and it's just a little brake line kit to go from the wheelwood calipers over to the rear end housing. And of course, you know, I've already painted it, but I don't know if you'll be able to see. So I've got to run that little stainless steel braided line over here to a little tab. Then I got to do some hard lines across the rear end housing and then connect those to the truck. So that may be my next project. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all that I did order rings and bearings for our Junkyard 5.7. I got the heads off, got the oil pan off. I can't help it. I got to look at the bearings. So that'll probably be a project coming up when rings and bearings come in. But y'all do know that I have a real job, which means in a couple days I will be headed to Vegas for the 4-Wide Nationals. Y'all comment down below what you think about a couple things, actually. One, am I doing right? Rings, bearings, bolts, because you got to do the bolts, and dingle ball home. The cylinder's got a little bit of crosshatch in them. I don't see any scuff marks. Haven't taken it apart yet, but that'll be another video. So what do y'all think? Am I doing right by doing that? And the other thing is, what do y'all think about 4-wide racing? I know a lot of the old timers do not like it, but I do want to tell you that drag racing used to be done way back before me, and I'm old. 2-wide, 3-wide, 4-wide, 5-wide, however many cars they could get out there, they used to do it. Now, that may not have been NHRA sanctioned, but that has happened a lot back in the day. Tell me what y'all think about that. Guys, I so much appreciate everybody watching these videos. I have fun reading the comments. I need to do another question and answer. Haven't done that in a little while. But you guys are awesome. I appreciate you watching everything. And I don't know what you're going to get in this other than a lot of grinding and well, y'all couldn't hear me cussing, but a little bit of cussing trying to cut those rivets out of there. That was a job. But anyway, appreciate you watching, liking, subscribing, sharing. See you in the next one. Boy, what have you been doing?